GLC is finally here, and yes, it's for a temporary amount of time. Yes, it's a bit bugged as well because you can't play your tag team supporters. Yes, it doesn't include black and white cards that I once thought was coded into the game but was misled of that. Yes, it's a weaker format because of that, but let's just put all the bad things aside and just enjoy it for what it is for the moment. As today, I built the best possible GLC deck I could, and it is of the Psychic type. Now, this deck overview would take a million years to do if I did it in my normal way with editing and all of that, so I'm just going to go over the cards and tell you what they do straightforward. Blacephalon with the Fireworks Bomb, where it does 4 damage counters but puts 12 damage counters in play if your opponent is exactly on 3 prize cards. We also have Dragapult with the Infiltrator ability, where your opponent has to flip a coin, and if tails, they don't damage it. And it has the Phantom Force attack, which is basically a weaker Dragapult VMAX EX attack. We have Dusknoir. We all know what Dusknoir does, let's be real. Distortion Door Giratina. This is critical in GLC because it can bring itself back from the discard pile. We also have Malamar with the Psychic Recharge. It's Dynamotor for Psychics. Bench Barrier Mew for the Bench Barrier. Copycat Mimikyu for the Copycat attack. Xatu for its Clairvoyant Sense, well, of course, we all know what that does. And Shining Arcana Gardevoir. Gardevoir players, you're going to absolutely love this format because you get to play with your lost beloved. So this deck is very much centered on very powerful attackers with very powerful abilities. And so let me show you my variant of this GLC list. Oh, I also forgot to note, there was a crazy play I actually pulled off with Dusknoir and with the Blacephalon. I'll show it on screen for you right now. Yeah, you saw that right. I took 3 prizes in a turn with this deck. This deck is disgusting. Anyway, let's go into it. Mimikyu in the active. We have the flinch to draw 2, so that's fine. For those who are new to GLC, the format is much slower, which is very good for what the game was initially designed to be from the start back in 1996. And as a result, you actually get full utilization of attacks that you otherwise wouldn't care about. Like, flinch is a pretty strong attack for an early game in GLC. Either way, we are popping off here with this start. We want to get our evolving Pokemon out first. So we'll get Natu, we'll get Inkay. I will Artisan. Do you know what? I'll do him a solid. We'll Artisan here and get, I think in this case, yeah, we just get a Ralts down. I think just getting the evolution cards are most important in my opinion. So that definitely takes priority. I also don't mind just quick balling here and preemptively getting Giratina. I don't think I'll bench it just yet. I want to use this Distortion Door where I can. So I'm just going to attach and then my turn. And look at that for a turn 1. Absolutely disgusting. But we're playing against Fire GLC. So you've got cards like Welder. You've got VIP Pass. Oh my God. It's absolute torture, that card. Coming back from the grave. I've opted to not play this because I think in GLC, it's probably a bad idea unless you have really high item card search, because you have to get it turn 1. And if you don't, it's a complete dead card, and you don't want dead cards in GLC. So the Battle VIP Pass, although tempting, I decided not to do, especially considering you have Puffin, you have Artisan, you have a lot of ways to get basics out, and this is a single prize format. So it's not like you need to get big, 2 prize Pokemon out with that. That's basically what VIP Pass was really good for. So I just don't personally see it as necessary. Either way, they're getting their bad boys out. We've got Chi-Yu, we've got Gouging Fire, you've got Salazzle. I believe this is the one where you discard a fire and draw 3 if you evolve into it. There's going to be so many people here that are new that don't know what these cards do. So I'll try my best to keep you in the loop, but you'll see it in action anyway. Nonetheless, our Copycat really isn't doing much here. So for now, I think I just want to... that was a terrible top deck. But you know what? It is what it is. We have to go get rid of it. Research. We get the Kirlia to boot as well. All right, sure thing. And in that case, I don't want to go too far with getting energy in discard pile, but I can do 1 more. That's okay. Let's get 2 more energy. What should I just do for the free? I don't know. I want to keep Field Blower. For those who don't know what Field Blower does, it discards 2 in any combination of tools and stadiums. Very powerful. But do I want to get anything else out of Artisan? I think all I have is Blacephalon and Mew. I don't want to get either of them out right now. There's no bench damage threat I can see. So I think what I'm going to do here is get rid of Boss, actually, not the Psychic, because I still want to get use out of Xatu, just like that. And then I will just Pow Pad the Boss and research back. I'll then Level Ball to get Malamar. Okay, see? You see the decks coming together already? We'll evolve into Malamar. Oh, wait. Do I have... Wait, no way have I popped off this. Wait, what? Distortion Door, which, by the way, when coming back, puts damage counters into play for free. So that's fine. We'll do that to soften things up, I guess. And, bro, just like this, I have a Giratina ready to attack. That is absolutely filth, man. What? We even get 2 energy? Okay, maybe that's a bit too far, but all right. I'm not going to complain, am I? There we go. Attachments. And just like that, bro, what an insane turn. This deck is just so good in GLC, man. That said, Shadow Impact does force us to put damage counters down. I think I'll just put damage on maybe the Xatu. And actually, no, I'll put it on Duskull, right? Because that could be Dusknoir away. Believe it or not, I originally had Monkey Dory in this deck as well because it's synergized with the Giratina. It just sets up Monkey Dory instantly when you put damage counters on it. But you had to like get Dark Energy or Rainbow Energy, and it got a little bit on the awkward side. So I just opted to not do it and just have Giratina either damage itself or something else on the bench. Either way, there's a cast form down, the Evo Incense, which just gets them a straight evolution card here. And they're going to go for the Salazzle. So it's the one I thought it was, where if you discard a fire, you draw 3. And here you see it coming into play. Roast Reveal is the name of the ability. Do you know, I never remembered the ability name. Crazy. Now, they can go for if they somehow... Oh, wait, no, they can't. So they have a Fuecoco in play. They must also play, like, Armorage and stuff, right? Magma Basin. You got to have all of that in here. I wonder where that would... that's GLC, isn't it? The problem with GLC is actually being able to get all your things out. Well, I wouldn't say problem. That's a part of the format. It's nature. Anyway, Blood is waffling. We have Training Court, which can help us too. So I think for the meantime, what I want to be doing here is maybe trying to get Gardevoir ready to go. We did lose Gardevoir, but we do have Recovery. We have Rod. We have Stretcher in this deck. So I can get Gardevoir out pretty much, actually probably easier than I otherwise would have. Speak of the devil, there is a Rescue Stretcher there as they bench the Slugma down. That's a very powerful engine though, man. So there's a Macargo that just allows you to put any card you want on top of your deck, and then combine it with Salazzle, you just get any card you want every single turn. It's a bit of a roundabout way to do Pidgeot if you want to think about it like that. Nonetheless, they are just going to pass. This is looking so good for us. It is actually crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to Training Court so I can use that for discard fodder, because I don't want to discard... The Dragapult line could come out if things get a bit dire, so I don't want to lose that. Oh, we could go for the Ball Search with Ball Guy, and I think I will actually, because I can get Ultra Ball Heavy Ball and get Dusclops. Yeah, all right, we'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. We have prized Guzma as well for Gusting, so our only Gust right now is Boss, but that's fine. We're doing well here. So I could Heavy Ball just to see my prizing, but I think I'm going to prioritize just continually setting up here. I'm going to get rid of you, and I think I do just get rid of the Heavy Ball. I think I've got a lot of cards that I already need to get going, so we're absolutely fine. We'll evolve into Dusclops. We will Xatu onto... I guess in this case... I guess I Xatu onto the Mimikyu because that's the one thing I've got a guarantee. Bro, if I had the candy, I would have got that. I would have got Dusknoir. It's fine. Don't argue, Sean. You're in a very good spot, so let's not get carried away. What I'll do then is... Hold on, let me look at my hand quickly. I think I need to put an energy onto my Malamar, actually, because they could try Gust Trap me, and if they Gust Kirlia, I can maybe get Gardevoir. If they Gust Dusclops, I can knock it out. So if they want to trap me, Malamar's the way to go. So with an energy, Alter the Moon, boom, you're good to go. So... Shadow Impact. Am I going to be cheeky and put this damage also on my Dusclops? And do you know what I'm going to do? It. Screw it. I'm just going to say, hey, you're not getting 10 damage on my Dusclops. No way. And I'm going to knock it out eventually. Bro, we are absolutely cooking. And yes, Rosa. You might be wondering what this card is. If one of your Pokemon was knocked out by your opponent's Pokemon during your last turn, you find a Pokemon, trainer, and energy, which is disgusting. I could just instantly Dusclops with that play. It's for a donkey lonk. Either way, Macargarino is out with its smooth over ability. This is such a blast from the past playing this format, man. It's so refreshing. Sorry, I know I'm talking a lot. I'm getting carried away. I'm excited. Nonetheless, they are finally going to be able to Chi you here. But the funny thing is I can copycat. I could just copy their attack and do Mega Fire of Envy in response for exactly the same KO. So we are pretty solid so far. Absolutely ridiculous. Chi-Yu's coming up, and in comes that Mega 5 MV. Now, I could go for a Giratina again, bring it back, accelerate to it, yada, yada, yada. But I think my plan now is to maybe get a Dragapult up, and then afterwards try and get Blacephalon going. I think that makes the most sense. There's Duskull. Just draw into it. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I can set up a Blacephalon play here. All right. No, I see what's going on. Cool. So we'll go for a Training Court, which actually allows me to just Xatu. That's disgusting. And I will Xatu onto my Mimikyu here, like that. I will also Psychic Recharge onto a Blacephalon, I think. Attach Spell Tag to the Mimikyu. Go for a Rod to recover Gardevoir and some energy. Use Curly's... Oh my god, I've still got Rosa. This deck is disgusting. What? This is filthy. I'm going to go for a Refinement. This is absolutely cracked. Has to be the best deck in format. There's so much happening that I can do here. I can Rose up, so I'm going to Rose up. Let's get Gardevoir. I'm going to get a Boss's after this. This is so crazy. What's on Earth? Let's evolve into the Guardi, and we can Shining Arcana on top. Do you know what's funny? we're still going. Field Blower. Let's get rid of air balloons so you don't get that pivot anymore and you don't have a chunky gouging to throw up. See you later. And we still have more. This is outrageous. Ultra of the Moon, in you come. It's going to allow me to retreat to the Mimikyu, and I will attach to Blacephalon, and we are absolutely good to go, I think. So if I... Wait, can I just... Wait, oh, no, hold on, pause. I think I just Curse Blast here, right? If I copycat now, and then they knock me out, it goes to 4. Oh, no. I think I still keep that Dusknoir around for now. I just copycat, take the KO, and then I'll pull off a Dusknoir Blacephalon play, where I will probably just take out this engine. That seems to be the play here. But my lord, Candy, oh, they've got Skeledirge out. It can be a problem with that Torcerto attack. Torcerto? I don't know. Maybe I'm unaware. Yeah, I know. I'm here all day. Either way, Smooth Over is coming into effect. They will go for the Roast Reveal. They also Ultra Ball here after doing that. Getting rid of Welder? That is one of your most powerful cards. What is in your hand to cause that? I saw Volcanion there. Yeah, that's like one of the best cards in your deck. What? Yeah, that is wild. And there's the Magma Basin. So you can Flare Start. Search your deck for a Fire Energy attach. I believe it is if you go second, you can do 3. Yeah, 3 more. I remember that, but it seems like they're just going to prioritize attacking with Skeledirge here. Bear in mind, we do also have Spell Tag, so they will take 40 damage by hitting into me. Oh, no, wait, no. I forgot Spell Tag's better than that. Spell Tag, I can actually ping the damage in other places, which is also crazy. You're going to knock out my Blacephalon, aren't you? Oh, don't you dare block out. I mean, you could knock out Dusknoir too. You should target one of these two. If you know what I'm doing, you need to knock out one of them too. But I'm curious as to what they will get rid of. Yeah, it's Blacephalon. All right, we can recover still. We just need a one-off card in a 14-card deck. All right, fair play. It's not the end of the world. I can still actually hit them back with Torcerto. Again, copycat, disgusting. So it's still not the be-all and end-all. I just really want that Blacephalon play. Okay, so I'm going to play this to look at my deck because I didn't know if I had it prized. There we go. Rescue Stretcher. All right. So maybe I should have saved the Hilda till now? Nah, that's hindsight, right? That's not fair. So I think what I do then is I first off, I can just straight research, but that seems silly. I think maybe I just go for the copycat and instead try and get a Dragapult set up. Oh, what? Hello? Oh my god, I just got it set up. But then I need an energy though. I need an energy to attack. Oh, but I have counter gain. Oh, no. I can't counter gain. Okay, Brain, activate. We'll use Stretcher and I'll shuffle 3 because I have Mysterious Treasure. And then I will use Mysterious Treasure, get rid of this. I'm trying to remember if I have prized a Psychic Energy. So 2 Psychic there, 2 here, that's 5 and 3, so that's 8. So no, we haven't. Okay, we haven't got any Psychic Energy in the prize cards. I might have counter. Yeah, I have counter energy, but that won't activate. So as it stands, we are currently out of energy, but there's 2 outs to it in deck, meaning if I get super aggressive and research, the odds of me finding it are relatively high. I mean, it is the Blacephalon turn if I Dusknoir though. But at the same time, I can just Dusknoir away Macargo and just 1-hit KO Skeledirge, right? Or am I not hitting enough? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh, I'm hitting more than enough. So I have a decision to make here. That's going to be more optimal. Do you know what? I think I've got an idea. I think what I'm going to do is Gladium. I'm going to Gladium. I don't know. I just did it. I'm going to get you, okay? I'm just going to get a Dreepy. Reason being is, okay, I've committed a bit to this Blacephalon play, but I think as it stands, it's not needed. You know what I mean? We don't need that play. I can Dusknoir here, knock out Macargo, and then just KO Skeledirge, and they don't have an attacker. And as long as I just get Gardevoir out, we're fine. I just don't think we need Blacephalon here. It's a bit of a call, but I think the right one. I do think so. Unless, wait, do you do for each bench Pokemon? Okay, I was about to say, am I not doing enough damage? I should be. Let's get a Dreepy down. And then we will copycat for the 1-hit KO on that Skeledirge. And then all we need to do is take a prize card to win. You see, I think that was definitely the correct way to go. There's the counter energy. Didn't need it this time around. And they concede. What an absolute deconstruction that was. And that's why I feel like this might be the best deck in format. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's my arrogance. Maybe I'm being cocky here. But it's just destroying everything. Hello, Oricorio. What do you do? Search your deck for a Pokemon and a supporter. Oh, that's kind of good. Huh. Interesting. Necessary? I don't know. But nonetheless, let's see what's going on in the deck. I really should be deck checking here. We got Malamar, we got Xatu. We have the Gardevoir line. Do we have the Dragapult line? I Dreepy, we have Dragapult, but I don't see Drakloak. Is it in hand? It is. So we do have the Dragapult line and Drakloak in hand, so it makes sense for me to get Dreepy here and just start getting ready for that. Over anything else, I think. So I'm going to try and play this a little differently and see. I think the quicker I get Dragapult out, the better. And I'll just end my turn. And after this, I could start flinching if I want to. I mean, that mixed call is really good for a starter. A Pokemon and a supporter card is really strong. I mean, hand disruption still exists in this format though, so it is still a bit on the dangerous side because, you know, you can just get Iono, you can get Marnied. Marnie is a card I was so happy to see rotate, but I'm so happy to see back after a while, which was interesting. Oh, is this a spread deck? You've got Uxie in here? See, now you've got me Curiosity going. Very much so. We've got a Deoxys. What do you do? Once during your turn, you may move an energy from one of your Pokemon to one of your Deoxys. And then it does 150 and it actually nerfs itself when attacking. That's kind of crazy. But I guess if you have like different Deoxys in play, you can use that. So yeah, sure thing. Although I wouldn't say I'm sold on it. We've been Iono'd, speak of the devil, into a hand that I'm not too keen on, but we have like Kirlia, we have things we can do with it. But there's the mixed call, and it might genuinely be worth me going for a Guzma or something. Do you know what's funny? I legit had Cleffa in this deck before, but removed it. This would be the perfect time to Cleffa, but do you know what? We won't talk about it. As Diancie and Ball Guy is found. Diancie and Ball... I'm still trying to figure out what their main strat is. Oh, we did get Mysterious Treasure, though. That is an absolute win. So in that case, I think I need to prioritize... I'll do Xatu, and then I'll Nest Ball for Ralts. I think draw is what we need over everything else. So let's get that down. I think I get rid of Dusknoir here and get myself the Drakloak, right? I could use that to get Xatu next turn, but I think this is correct. I could also punch for 40, but that doesn't seem right either. So is it just a pass here? Maybe so. I don't really have any basics that can come up and do anything. So I do think it is just an end turn. I think that's fine. Means they do get what they want off of that mixed call. We know we're going to see a Ball Boy come into play. So here's the interesting thing. They've got the setup, right? They've got the deck, but no really powerful attackers. Fine, you've got Uxie. That's like good. Diancie, I originally did have Diancie in this list, but cut it out. So I was like, it's just, again, fine. It's a good card when you're a bit in a sticky spot, but it does exactly the same thing as Mimikyu. Granted, it prevents bossing from happening, but in the GLC format, bossing isn't like as consistent as, let's say, the standard format where it's, you know, basically can happen any turn. Here, don't get me wrong, it's still strong, but you have time. That's what I'm meaning to say. So I don't think that ability is as strong. It's probably gone down by the time its ability is needed. Just off the top of the dome, that's what I'm thinking. Either way, let's do Ultra Thin in here. I'm going to quick pull away Tina because we can Distortion Door. And in this case... Oh, actually, Bench Barrier Mew. It's not going to prevent damage counters, though. So in that case, I should use that for discard fodder. I mean... I could also get Blacephalon out, though, and then just... I need my pivots, bro. All right, I think I'm just going to use this for discard fodder. I will Artisan as well, though, and get, in this case, an Inkay, and then go for Kirlia. This is very, very sequence heavy, this deck, isn't it? Crazy, man. Oh, there you go. All right, so what am I looking for here? I'm looking for a Dragapult, an Energy, and a Pivot. So the odds of me getting that are relatively low. I have the Pivot here. I could alter the Moon, which means I just need Dragapult. Oh, no, but that's not going to allow me to retreat anyway. I still need the Energy. So I might hold off on Alter of the Moon, but then again, they can retreat regardless. So I think I'll put the Alter up. Do I Marnie instead? Is Marnie better? Do you know what? Maybe it is. Maybe Iono's better for the later part of the game if we fall behind. Because Marnie's just set, right? Draw 5. Whoa! Okay, maybe I should have Iono. Do you know what? This is what flinch is for. We'll put the energy on that and go for a flinch. Jesus Christ. Chill out, mate. Don't give me the whole deck's worth of energy now. I don't play that many. Crikey. Oh, Arazu. Ooh. That's going to get them straight to what they want. They want to get their Gardevoir line out. And I just want to get my Drakloak. Maybe I should have put an Arazu in this deck. I don't really have any, like, serious evolution search. I mean, we have, like, Evo Incense. We have Ultra Ball. Mysterious Treasure also does it. So it's not, like, you know, impossible. Huh. Interesting stuff. It seems like they're going to go for a painful memories. I can copy that as well. Man, this copycat attack is just looking filthy, this format. It's insane how many times I'm using it. I mean, here it's not optimal, but well, I could just boss up Deoxys and hit it for some damage. All right, first let's try and draw a better card here. Let's see what we can do. Come on, give me something. Oh, okay. All right, now I'm thinking. I can level ball for a Malamar. I know that. Let's get you. Oh, if I just had an out to Xatu right now, that'd be so cool. All right, I can boss. I could boss you up. I could boss Deoxys up and just hit it for 100. I mean, that might be better because it works out for a Blacephalon play to like knock that out with just 10 damage. So if I'm looking at it from that perspective, I think I know what I need to do. Let's Let's go for a Fog Crystal, actually. And I'll get Blacephalon ahead of time. Then we'll Psychic Recharge to the... do I do it to the Kirlia? I think so, yeah, because that's 2 attackers available there. And then I just attach for turn. Oh, I could Distortion Door and just knock out Deoxys, actually. I could just take it as a KO, because I can just Distortion Door them. That's a really good thing to think about. I could also just ping the Kirlia ahead of time. Do you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I think I will go for this Distortion Door knockout play. Let's do it. Let's Distortion Door, and we'll ping you and Malamar. We'll then boss up the Deoxys and just knock it out with Copycat. I think that's what I do. Oh, wait, what? What? Excuse me? If your opponent used an attack, oh my God, I'm so stupid. I thought it was just copying the attack, but no, I'm copying what they did last turn. Well, that would have been useful to know, eh? That's what you get when you read knowledge. There's Grimer, so they have the Muck in this deck. I was debating Muck. For those who don't know, it just shuts off basic Pokemon abilities. Very strong, mind you, but I opted out of it. Now that I think about it, but the thing is, it just turns off Distortion Door, and I didn't like that. But if I got rid of Giratina, I could fit a Muck line in, but I just don't think that's necessary here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. There's another painful memory. So Copycat isn't really going to help much here now. I need Dragapult ASAP. Energy Spinner. Fine. I'll just get an energy. That's okay. Man. Just please, just give me an Ultra Ball. Just an out to a Dragapult. No, it is not. That is scary. We're getting thinned out a little bit here, and I don't like it. Let's go for a Psychic Recharge. I'll put it on the Tina this time around, and I will attach to the Tina, and I'm just going to have to hit him back with a Painful Memories too. I mean, we're both very heavily setting up here for a Blacephalon. This is like the most broken card in this game when it comes to GLC. Well, no, maybe not, but it's up there, right? It's really strong. You can see like everyone's trying to play around it when they do have a Psychic deck. I'm assuming they have Blacephalon, right? Because, you know, the whole like Painful Memories and all that. It does make sense that they would have Blacephalon in here, but it really is just a matter of who gets it first. They have, though, taken 2 prize cards, which means we're definitely getting Blacephalon first. That's for sure. All right. Yeah. Okay. No, we have Altar of the Moon. That's fine. It gives 2 retreat costs away, so I could promote Kirlia. It's free retreat. I just need something off. Really on the top deck? Oh, fine. Have it your way. Is there anything that is like within knockout range for Dragapult on the bench? You are, but you're only active. So if I get a Gust, that would be nice. As it stands, it's not going to happen. So I think my priority here is to definitely bench Blacephalon. Do I want Dusknoir? They're likely going to be taking a KO on me. So do I just give up on the Dusknoir line? That's a good question. I mean, I could use it to then win the game and take 2 prize cards at some point. So maybe the Dusknoir line is still like really, really important. And in that case, it makes sense for me to Ultra Ball away the energy and the vessel and then Super Rod. Or is that more detrimental than it actually is? Maybe it's actually better for me to, for now then, just go for a refinement and get rid of, in this case, I think an energy, right? And then, oh, I can Rosa. Oh, man. If I had unfair stamp in this game, I know you have reset stamp, but yeah. That Rosa is really strong. Okay, let's go for it. Think I got rid of... I can counter catch. Wait a second. All right, this deck is crazy, bro. Rosa is cracked, man. It's insane. All right, Dragapult, here you come. I didn't need to Ultra Ball. I didn't need to get rid of cards. That's so good. Let's just go for it. Psychic Recharge onto you. And what do I get rid of here? Do I get rid of the Gardevoir? That seems to be their strongest attacker. Oh, but I also want to get rid of Mal. I want to get rid of the etc. Oh, I can't talk anymore. I don't know what's best to do here. Well, we're not on the Blacephalon turn, and we can actually avoid it on our opponent's front. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Dusknoir down. I'm going to retreat like this, attach to Blacephalon, counter catch. I think I get rid of Gardy. I think that's what I do. I mean, is Malamar a more effective way? As it stands, no, because they've got no energy. Oh, no, this will allow them to accelerate. So maybe I get rid of Malamar. No, I think I have to get rid of Gardy. I think Gardy's got to go. It's got to go, blood. Do I go for a Super Rod? I do, because it allows me to recover Dusknoir, and also getting some energy back wouldn't be that. Well, no, I think Dusknoir, Copycat's good. And I get a Natu back. Do you know what? We'll keep the energy in the discard. That's fine. And then we go for a Phantom Force, knock out the Gardy, and knock out the Uxie. And if our opponent responds with a KO, we then get Blacephalon. Or maybe I should have saved the Rod for if they KO Blacephalon. Yeah, because I had the Ultra Ball. Oh, maybe I should have done that instead. Bear in mind, they have to Gust and KO it. They do have 15 cards in hand, by the way. So, you know, they could. But they go for a Bill's Transfer. What do you do again? Okay, you get a bunch of Pokemon. Noted. I got it. I see. I understand. They bench a Duskull and a Coffin, and he could very much force the Blacephalon turn, but I'm doing it before you, my guy. I've got what I need here. I've got exactly what I need for the Blacephalon turn. I just need to do the maths now. Let's see. To be fair, I might not even need to Dusknoir. If they get a KO, I just Blacephalon straight up. But I'm trying to see if I can do the maths to get game in this turn. Let's see if they get the hit. Oh, wait. Is that? No, that's bad for me, right? They get the hit. Oh, bro. I didn't know heads or tails was me getting what I want, but no. Unfortunately, tails means we got the L. So Blacephalon is just out. It's just up there. It's doing its thing. There is still a case. Oh, no, I can't Dusknoir at the same time, can I now? No, I can't. So I just have to Blacephalon. Okay, that's fine. They're trying to Weezing me too. Actually, I think it's better to counter here, no? No, it's better to attach that. And then I think I Kirlia away in this situation, the Vessel. I think the Vessel goes. Oh, okay. Power Pad? Yeah, do I want to do that? I'm just going to do it instinctively. I can get Rosa back, sorry, and a boss. I mean, that might be important. So what can I do? I can do 50 here, 50 here. So you're 40, you're 60. So I could take out you. I can take out you. I could take 2 prizes there and have 30 damage left to go. It just means I'm taking 2 prizes this turn. That's really what's happening here. And in that case, I will go like this for Malamar. Ultra Ball. Do I want them to keep the Weezing? They could Weezing. Oh, wait. Can Weezing do... Wait, Weezing could do some serious work, no? I was going to grab Dusknoir, but I think I need to get Gardevoir because the Weezing, I forgot what it does, but I think it does more damage for like abilities and stuff. So they could do some serious work with Weezing. Okay. Oh, they scoot. Really, bro? When it was just getting interesting? Come on. I know. I was taking my time, but I was actively thinking through the game. I wasn't just sitting here trying to BM, you know? But I do have to leave it there. Otherwise, this video is going to be ridiculously long. You've seen this deck in action. I think it is the best deck I could possibly build in GLC as of right now. So if you want to mess about on GLC and have some fun, maybe if there's some limitless tournaments in the future on it, join it. This deck is extremely strong. I think it's incredible. So try it out for yourself and let me know in the comments below, and we'll leave it there. Bye-bye.